I noticed that he was a little different. His motor function skills were not the same. He tried to climb monkey bars, his balance was off, and his eye was going in. It just didn't seem right. It was right before his 4th birthday. He had his 4th birthday actually in the hospital. About 5 in the morning is when they told us he has a golf ball size mass. Then the following day they did brain surgery, which he did really well. He went in asking for ice cream, and as soon as he woke up, he asked for ice cream. So he was doing well, that's how we knew. Basically, I went into this as a single parent, and I had my parents and my family to support me. And I had to stop working, so basically it did change my life. I was pretty numb. I didn't know what to think. I thought this couldn't be real, it's just a dream. I really didn't know who to turn to. I've never researched what would I do if my child had cancer, so I had no idea.
Well, Leticia just stopped by our offices here at Turning Point one day, and the front desk called and said, there's a mom here who has a little boy that would like to have a tour of Turning Point and learn about your services. She had seen some information about Turning Point at Children's Mercy Hospital, but it does take a lot of courage to finally go someplace that's unfamiliar.
They were very welcoming, and that's how we started coming, and it's been over a year now.
I think just the opportunity for him to come and sometimes see other kids who are affected by illness, whether they have a mom or dad that has cancer, or a brother or sister has cancer, or a child who has a different type of illness than him. I think just that commonality is what has probably helped him and makes him enjoy this environment.
Well, Annie's been really great with the kids. They really enjoy her. Everybody's excited to come to the classes, so I always bring my niece and nephew with me because they always have a blast with Santos, and they've been affected as well. Turning Point invited us to go to a soccer game.
Enjoy the game, enjoy the game. Hi.
And to my surprise, they told us that we were going to sit in the only yellow chair at the stadium, which is Lance Armstrong, the Livestrong Stadium. When I told Santos, I don't think he really knew what it was about until we got there, and it was the best seating of the house. He had an awesome time. We had a great view. He enjoyed everything, especially when it came to being on the big screen. He always asked to be in the big screen, so he got his moment this time. Everybody he's around, he finds a way to touch them in some way, one way or another. I mean, just the simplest things that he does can just bring out so much in someone.
A lot of parents say they're coming here initially for their children, but then she was able to kind of get tapped in with some of our adult programs and has found support and kind of ways to help herself. And so I think that she's learned new skills to help herself handle the situations and cope with Santos's illness and manage just all the feelings and emotions that come with that.
Exercise, learning nutrition, having somebody to talk to, just having that emotional support. And when you hear other people's stories, I think, wow, ours isn't that bad. He's living, he's going on. It helps to hear other stories. They bring stories of hope.
We have programs for not only children who have an illness or are affected by illness, but also their supporters. And we have a large gamut of adult programs as well. So sometimes we have parents who attend a program because they have a child who's sick, or we might have parents who attend a program because they themselves are the one with the illness.
Once one person's affected, it's the whole family. It's not just that individual.
I think it's nice for when people get discharged that they know that there's another place that they can come to kind of search a little bit deeper into some of the feelings that they're having about their illness, or how they want to choose to live their life with their illness. And so I think Turning Point kind of helps people navigate that path on how are you going to live life with this illness, or how are you going to continue to do the things that are important to you and your family even though you've been diagnosed with an illness.